Hey guys, momentaijankguy here, bringing you another deck profile. I said I was going to bring you guys a Alliance update profile, and here it is. Just to be fair, this deck is probably the worst variant, but I still have a lot of fun with it. And one quick note to change, so I did take out the Memory Tamer out of the Terrier deck profile that I uploaded yesterday. And I took that out and I put in an additional Willis, so now I'm running a total of 3 Willis instead of 2, and it just feels a lot more smoother, and it's just better. Like, the Memory Tamer is nice, but like the Mimi does the same thing, and the Mimi is like 100% better. But anywho, let's get started with the deck profile. So we are doing the opposite eggs essentially. So we are doing 4 Kokomon and 1 Gummymon. So Gummymon is a new egg from the advanced starter deck. When attacking, if you have a green tamer card, you draw a card. It's just a 1 Gummymon. It's just very, very good. And since this is more alliance base, we are playing 4 Kokomons. I don't have the alt yet, but when an effect suspends one of your Digimon, you get to draw a card. So very, very nice, and it's just consistent off the board. Alright, so on to the rookies. We are running for Terriermon from EX4, I believe. Is it EX4? Yes. So this is the main, the first main search of the deck. So on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 2-color green card from among them, and green card, and 1 tamer card with Henry Wong its name, and then you bottom deck the rest. So a very nice card. And then the alliance effect is when alliance suspends one of your Digimon, this Digimon may digivolve into a 2-color green Digimon card in your hand with the Digimon cost being reduced by 2. So cool thing about Alliance is that, let's say you already have a level 4 on top of it and something else triggered Alliance. Since one of your cards suspended something for Alliance, this card can digivolve because of how it is worded. It says one of your Digimon. It doesn't have to be the Digimon, but it just says this card can digivolve for a reduction of 2. And note, this effect is not once per turn. And then on to the next searcher, we have 4 of the Lotmon. This is the, for this version of the deck, you don't want to play later down the line, because there's only 1 target for the tamer for the Lotmon. So the exact same thing as Terriermon. Top 4. Add 1 2-color green card and 1 tamer card with Shuchong Wang, and it's named from your hand, and you bottom deck the rest. And the same exact alliance skill as the Terriermon. Super good card, super nice, and the amount of like recyclability you have in this deck is, it's pretty insane, and it's just really good. Next, for the last card, this is essentially another alliance card. It's going to be 4 Terriermon Assistant. So this card is just a power boost. It's just there to essentially like be like a pseudo blocker, because all you do is suspend it for when the card is suspended for an alliance, I believe, or I believe it's just an effect. One of your Digimon gets plus 4k power. So if you use this for alliance, you're giving something plus 5k power. This card also is treated as Terriermon, so it can bypass a lot of things, which is very nice, and has the exact same effect as the other 3. They all have the exact same alliance effect. Oh, I grabbed the 2 assistants. They all have the exact same inherit. But this one is, well, these are the reprints, so they shorted the effects, but this is the original wording of it. Sorry about that little mess right there. And then for the last rookies, we are playing 2 of the Terriermon from the structure deck. Just a very strong card. Once per turn during your main phase, you can, the next Lotmon you play, or the next Tamer you play, is reduced by 2. So essentially you're playing them for 1. And then we were playing 2 of the Lotmon that give 1 of your Digimon Alliance. Both have the same inherit. If they're suspended, they get an additional 1k power. So super, super nice. And we were playing a total, I believe it's 14, 4, 8, 12, 13, 16 rookies. 16 rookies, and it doesn't feel clunky, in my opinion. Now, next on to the 4s. We are playing 4 Windigomon. Right over here. This is one of the new level 4s from the advanced starter deck. So this card is sort of like a board clear. It clears like little like bombs and stuff, like floodgates and stuff. So on play, when Digivolving, delete one level 3 or lower Digimon. So it could be on your side of the field or their side of the field. And then if this effect deleted one of your Digimon, you may play one level 3 Digimon card with Terrier or Lotmon in its name from your trash without paying the cost. So what's really, really nice about that is, let's say you have this on the field already, you Digivolve to this, or you hard play it, you can delete it, it's in the trash, and then play it back. And search again to get more value off of it. And it's really nice because this basically can fix your boards. Oh, I dropped the card, I'll get that later. Fix the board situation. So you can, like, let's say you need more power on the board. You can use this skill, kill this, and then like play a Terrier assistant to get some more power. And it Digivolves over Terriermon or Lotmon in the name for a cost of 2. So the evil for 3 never happens. And all turns, while the Digimon is suspended, you can get 1,000 power. And then next we are playing 4 of the Windigomon from EX4. So I'm choosing this one and the other card coming up over like the Torimon because the minus 2k is nice and all, but I'm using this for the recyclability. End of attack. If you have another suspended Digimon in play, you return 1 green Digimon card from your trash to your hand, which is very, very nice. And that's just any of the levels from 3 to 6. So it's super, super nice and gives you a lot of recyclability. And has Alliance. When attacking, suspend one of your Digimon, you add its DP to itself. And it gets a security attack +1. And then for rounding off the level 4s, it's 2 Black Gargomon. This is just so like things can stick longer on the board. Has Alliance. The level 3 would never happen because you evil for 2 over Terriermon Lotmon in the name. And when it affects suspends another Digimon, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 TP till the end of the opponent's turn. So let's say you have your level 6s. All the 6s in here are 12k. They'll be 14k. Then with the inherits, they'll be a bit bigger. So it's just so they stick on the board a lot longer, and they can be harder to deal with. Now next, on to the level 5s. We're running 4 Antilamon. This is just a reprint one from the structure deck from EX4. It's just foil and has less text on it, which is very nice. So Digivolves for 4 on top of a 2-color green Digimon for 3. So the evil for 4 never happens. So has Alliance. End of attack, you may play 1 green level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. You're just making your board very, very wide essentially, and just so you can like poke out a lot easier. So it's sort of like a pseudo rush type of rush, like rush deck essentially. And then end of attack, if you have another suspended Digimon, return 1 green Digimon card from your trash to your hand. Same inherit as the EX4 Windigomon, and has Alliance. And then we are playing 2 of the yellow Antilamon. This is, in my opinion, the better Antilamon. But it is situational, which is why we're only running 2 of it, because sometimes, like, let's say the opponent breaks and you want to try to get the recover off, it won't happen because they're not trying to poke you out, they're trying to like keep their stuff. So has Alliance. At the end of the attack, if you have 3 or fewer security, you recover 1, which is super nice. And then end of attack, if you have another suspended Digimon, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k for the turn. A small little bonus effect. And then for the last level 5 that we play, we only played the 8. It's going to be 2 black Rapidmon. Level 4 Gargomon, and in name or 2 color was green. Has Alliance. And end of attack, you can Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, which is super nice because it sets them back. It's also really good that they have a level 6 ace. And so like essentially you'll get back free memory for the Digivolving it. And then during your turn, when it affects suspends another Digimon, the Digimon gets piercing for the turn. So super nice. And we're just playing the 8. Now on to the 6s. The 4 and 5 and 6. Okay. So we are playing, these are in the incorrect order. The 6s where I was having like the most trouble with, but I think so far the ratios are pretty good right now. We were playing 2 of the Trubimon from the advanced starter deck. So Digivolves for 3 over Antilamon. So the only one that doesn't evolve for 3 off hop is the Black Rapidmon, but that's like rarish. So when digivolving, you may delete one level 4 Digimon, so that's on your field or their field, on their field. Then you may play one level 4 lower green or purple Digimon card from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Again, that's where it comes into, like, you're just making your board wide, and then you're just trying to play like a Wendigomon. You can either play the new one or the old Wendigomon. Get some alliance, kill one of your guys, bring out a Terriermon or a Lotmon. It's just stitch you up, which is very, very nice. And it has alliance, but that's all it does. So it's a niche effect, but it's still pretty good. And then we were playing 2 of the Cherubimon from EX4, has alliance when digivolving, when attacking, which is very, very nice. So if you can somehow digivolve it before you attack with it, you'll get the effect twice. And so one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 TP for each of your suspended Digimon for the turn. And so you digivolve, you can go like minus 6. Even if you have 2, that's minus 6. You swing, that's minus 6,000 again for just having 2 Digimon that are suspended on the field. And it's just a very, very nice card. And this is one of the few, because I was originally running the other Puppet Cherubimon where like it's like on you get itself and they're level 5 or lower. If they're deleted, they come back to the field for free. But I feel like this one gives you more value, and it's just better. And then we were playing 2 Mega Gargomon. This card is just self-explanatory. This card is just amazing. Digitals for 5 or Rapidmon. So basically, if you have a level 4 Rapidmon, but there's nothing in this deck. Blast Evil for free. Has a blocker, reboot. When digivolving, suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon and or Tamers. And then choose 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, and they cannot unsuspend and they cannot digivolve. And when digivolving, you may unsuspend this Digimon, and end of attack, you may unsuspend this Digimon. So just a very, very strong card, and just very nice. So we're just playing 6 level 6s. On to the Tamers. So we were just playing 4 Tamers. So we are only playing 1 Henry Wong and Shuchong Wong. I like this card a lot, but the card is very, very bad for what it does. The fact that it's a 4 cost, like sure you can play Ritu off the Terriermon, but it's just the fact that it doesn't do enough. Like the reduction it does is nice and all, but the first part, like sure you get to play a Terriermon or a Lotmon for free without paying the cost, but it's only if you have 1 or less Digimon. So if you have 2 Digimon, like you can't really do anything. And it's very slow. And then at the end of the opponent's turn, the card you play with this effect gets deleted. I mean, if the card said like, oh hey, it goes back to your hand instead, that'd be super nice. And the Digimon played by the effect cannot digivolve either, which is pretty annoying. Yeah, can't digivolve and is deleted at the end of the opponent's turn. So it's an okay effect. And then during your turn is one of your Digimon was Terriermon with Lotmon and its Digivolution cards with Digivolve. By suspending this Tamer, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. That's the other downside. So let's say you play the Wendigomon and you're trying to evil and trying to reduce it, you can't reduce it because you need a Tamer with Lotmon in the sources. So that's why I'm only playing 1 of it. And this is the only Tamer that the Searcher Lotmon can get. But we are playing 3 of the Henry Wong, where you're not using this for the biomerge, so just ignore all that. We are playing just for the sheer fact that it gives you a memory for free and extends your plays by a lot. I'm not playing any memory tamers in here at the moment, but if I do, I might just take this out for like I think I have it here. But I might just take it out for this just to make it searchable, or I might just put in like a Mimi. It's like it doesn't do enough for 4 cost. And this Henry Wong is just really good. The Biomerge can never wallop in this deck because the Gargomon that I played, the level 4, is a black Gargomon, and this calls for the original names. But starting main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, you get a memory. And that's all it does. This card is just very good. I'm happy that green finally has a card like that. Next, on to the options. This is what the Henry Wong and Shuchong Wong should have done. 3 Double Typhoon. This card searches out the entire deck. And sorry about that. It just searches out the entire deck, and it is just a very, very strong card. So when you use the option, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add one green card, one green Digimon card, and one Tamer card with the same color. And the bottom like the rest. And the delay is you may play a Terrier mod along from your hand without paying the cost. That's what I wish that. This dead on play, look at the top, even if it was like top 2, search for a green Digimon card. I wish it did that, but it doesn't. This card is just better. And then to round it off, we were playing 3 Heaven's Judgment. Very strong card. If you have a green Digimon or a green Tamer in play, you can use it ignoring color requirements. And then you activate the effect below for each color you have on the field for yourself. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 for the field. So let's say you have a green purple, you can minus 18,000 to the board. And so that is the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy that, and I will see you guys next time.